Привет, дорогой зритель, с тобой Ватсон. И мы продолжаем играть в игру Noire. Третье расследование. В... Как же наш отдел называется? Отдел нравов. Называется Подстава. Поехали.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Опа, а вон тот, кстати, криминальный авторитет, которого мы видели в газете. Как-то вообще не похоже на то, что негр выигрывает. Он скорее получает. А, да, точно.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
В окно вылез.
He
Вон
squeezed
видно.
out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Блин, вот так вот с места в карьер. Прикольно. Да, вряд ли.
This is any use to us.
Ага, вот его шкафчик.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Так, видимо... Все. А еще что-нибудь? Вон газетка есть, кстати. Давайте посмотрим. Психиатр Фонтейн бескорыстно помогает нищим. Немощным. Тьфу, немощным.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say will never leave this room.
Ой-ой.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Как мозги-то пудрит, а? Ох, чертов волшебник. Ну, судя по всему, здесь больше нечего искать. Я так уж прошелся. Давайте в окна посмотрим. Вышел в окно, очевидно.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Крутой детектив Фелпс, а? Все по закону, железный стержень.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Спасибо.
You know the place? Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Поехали. У нас же тут все. коэффициенты, да, это значит? Понял. Я так подумал, очень большие коэффициенты.
You can drive. You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Эй, вообще-то...
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
У меня прекрасный костюм. У меня костюм модника. Что за хрень? Как он мог это не оценить? Я вообще-то имею чувство вкуса. Посмотрите, посмотрите на вот верхнюю часть моего пиджака сзади. Просто прекрасен. Я просто прекрасен. А вот этот галстук с розовой полоской. Гениально. И вообще-то этот костюм называется Sunset Boulevard. Не стыдно показаться в компании звезд кино. Возможно, это только по мнению мистера Фелпса. Но кто знает.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Лол.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the Dahlia, but then they covered it all up.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
А я что знаю, кто из них кто? А интуицию можно использовать? Юкаламане. Боб, Лана, Вивьен. Юкаламане. Уинстон Черчилль. Точно.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Блин, даже я его знаю.
Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
А, вот и комната.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Как ты это понял? Ага. Альберт.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Я думал, они тренируются все это время.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Что, хочешь взять себе конфетку одну? Какая больше нравится, Фелпс? И так прикольно, эти мухи тут воняют. Сердечко такое. Я, ну, типа, точно ничего не могу здесь сделать. В общем, я тыкаю на все, но ничего не получается. Моя совесть чиста.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Вот сюда бы эту штуку про москитов. Парнельский суп за 12 центов из предыдущего дела, кстати. О,
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Да,
Who's
возможно.
Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Возможно.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Да, неплохо. Очень неплохо. Учитывая, что вот этот стоил всего полтинник. Ну. Так. Давай еще немножко. Что происходит с Фелпсом? Вот так вот. Оп, он двигается. Ладно. Ай, ну наконец-то. Спасибо за зацепку, Фелпс. Мы и так это поняли. Походу все. Все, обошел. А, смотри-ка, супчик-то. Еще горячий. Горячий, а не теплый. Опять в окно, что ли, вылез? Чертяка.
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
Да, наверное. Ну что, все? Погнали. Поглядим. Нет, еще не все. Значит, надо с кем-то, наверное, подопроситься.
What the hell?
Что, блядь, какие-то проблемы? О,
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop. The nerve of some people. My sister's always been lucky when it came to her weight.
в общем, у нее что-то с лицом.
Let me guess. You're lost in my eyes.
Господи. Хер бы с ним, короче.
You know the way. You can drive.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help
Someone
you,
gonna tell us what the hell
LAPD,
is
ma'am.
going on?
We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah.
Опа.
Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Вот с улицы, да? А, понял. Ты отведешь меня.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing
He's
all the
got it
fun.
fucked
Get
up
in
with
there,
us, and you know
Phelps.
where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
Like hitting women.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Долбаный итальешка. Да. Мэм.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Блин, все интереснее и интереснее. Я думаю, меня интересует что-то, что у него может быть в карманах. Ух ты ж, блядь.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Джордж, Рэй Уоллес, Менвин, Гарри и Роберт.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Ну и все, я думаю. Стою. Посмотрим, что тут. Кэнди Эдвардс, рисовые автобусы.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Открытка, что ли? Нет?
Scania sails from New York.
О, как. А, все?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
О, как. Ну, давай.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Что, прости? У нас с Альбертом все кончено, я его не видела. Пиздишь.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him, shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Вот, ну вот так вот, может быть, будет все правильно. Гарри, Мервин, Рэй, да? Гарри, Мервин, Рэй. Вот коэффициенты. Ну да. Она же там была, правильно? Подожди, а вот это вот... это посчитано. Это просто в шкафчике было, а вот это было посчитано у него в номере, она это видела.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
И она так...
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Прям домой? Там корабль еще, да, из Нью-Йорка уезжает. Доказать это мы, конечно, не можем.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Ну ладно.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edward. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Да, скажи это прямо у нее под дверью, чтобы она тебя не услышала.